Hey there, Cheese here, and welcome back to Mega Man 2's Zero Perfect Runs. Yeah, we're about finished with the second set of missions, and I swear there was a reason I was worried about this set, honest. It must be the shuttle factory itself. I mean, Fefnir, we fought him before, and we know he's not anything to worry about, right? Right? Alpizo's gone to the shuttle factory for something. Ciel's not sure why. That's a good question, actually. Let's think about that. What could Alpizo have gone to the shuttle factory to find? A shuttle factory. I don't know. Truly, it is a mystery. Whatever he's there for, we're gonna stop him. Well, I hope so, anyway. The factory here looks a lot like the one from Phoenix Magnet Stage, but I think that could be a coincidence. Factories are made to look fairly alike, interchangeable parts and all, yeah? We're heading down into the machinery below this one. So keep an eye out for panel cannons. Just like they always seem to be, panel cannons here are just in the worst spots imaginable. Worst for us, anyways. And while they're definitely annoying in the stage, they're not the worst thing we have to watch out for. No, that dubious honor would go to these Pales, Fairy, and Molten Metal all about. I mean, just look at how scary the maneuvers are that we need to do to get by even this early on. Yikes. And if being painful weren't bad enough, they can also crush and kill you if you're not careful, just outright. Pantheon hammers are here too, but they're not really threatening. I mean, like, panel cannons, those guys can aim. Pantheon hammers, not so much. We're about done with them for now, though, so I'm gonna switch away from the chain rod to the boomerang, because I'll need that eventually, and I like having it out well before it's necessary. Oh. Windows of opportunity are kind of thin here. Scary. So, you know, they were, even when things were simple, it was scary, so let's just make it less simple, just in case you were too comfortable with everything up until now. And there's where I like having the shield boomerang out. I don't trust myself to destroy that panel cannon before it fires, and I really would rather not dance around at shots on falling platforms. Thankfully, we're done with buckets and molten metal. The rest of the stage is just a nice breather as we climb some scaffolding and make our way to the boss. Top gamules are all there is to worry about over here. There's a new enemy, though. The Pantheon launcher is an enormous gun that fires off an enormous beam about once a century. It's very fragile for how it looks, charges up obviously before it fires, and doesn't even move or turn around. It's pretty pathetic, all things considered. Move away from that wall on the right as soon as you can, and then away from this wall on the left as soon as it's safe. And that'll get you safely just a couple jumps away from the end. Let's cross our fingers and hope we're fighting Alpizo, or else we can't really stop him. Oh, of course not. It's Fefnir. Knew I should have taken that left back at Albuquerque. Well, we're both here. We may as well fight. Fefnir is the same as ever. Lots of moves that he can do completely at random, narrowed down based on how far he is from you. And we want to get up close and personal again. But he doesn't limit himself quite as much anymore. He can do a lot of things, like this. Even if we're right in his face. And this, the fire explosion. It's his only new attack other than the EX attack. You can block it and most of his attacks with the shield boomerang in this version of the battle. Whenever he's really far away, he'll charge up and then do that long jump. And at just below half health, he'll use the Hellfire, his EX attack. It's like a nice breather after everything else here. It's just a perfect way to calm down, I find. Because you can't really control him nearly as much, so this becomes much more of a reaction battle. He uses the Hellfire again at just below a quarter health. So right now, we're pretty close to the end. So hope I don't screw this up. Just do stuff like this, kind of. You can block most of his attacks this time around with the shield boomerang. Just don't let being stuck in place as you throw it get you caught. Yes! Oh man, he's done. I don't even want to know how many outtakes I have. I haven't checked since I started filming this, and oh, there's too many. I'm glad that was fun. That was honestly pretty exhilarating for me too, Fefnir. Yeah, you and I both. Oh. You gotcha? Oh, I'm about done for now, though. Later. We're done. We're done. We're done with the stage. Yeah, Fefnir, he learned. He learned. And we got his EX skill. We are now the Lightning Warrior, wielding the blast shot. Oh, my legs. I'm trying to stand back up, but nope, they're jelly. Back on topic, we sort of failed to stop El Piso yet again. So now he's got his Neo-Arcadian shuttle. He's got his shuttle, he's got his friendly beacon, he's got the key to the Dark Elf and the Dark Elf room. Oh, uh-oh. Don't you know our blood is harder than hell? 'Cause we have fire running through our veins. And he's letting us know how victorious he was. Great. I mean, dude, we know you're doing this for us, but I think it's pretty clear by now we're not on your side anymore. Is anyone going to tell him he accidentally chose the fisheye lens? Please don't do any of those things. Those all sound bad. Yes, that's... don't. Ultimate... like, do you even... are you even aware of what you're saying? Cool. Well, it seems his plan at least isn't gonna go as smoothly as he hopes. That's good news. Yep. Well, X is stalling him for us at least. And distracting the baby elves. Alright, go X. We fought a little time at least. Maybe that'll be enough for us. Okay, maybe not. Oh, our friend is here. What's the status, X? Alright, so we have time at least. So, our next mission is set. Follow Piso as he infiltrates Neo-Arcadia's core. Easier said than done, of course. But, yeah, especially since you can't actually teleport straight in. Yeah, we're going. Straight away. No time wasted. Or are we? I'll cover whether I'm going to, I'll talk about whether I'm going to do that stuff right away in just a moment. But I gotta gather my thoughts first and probably finish up with some outtakes and all, you know? Before we proceed with those outtakes, we've got a little more to cover in the extras here. So hey, say you want to make all these things with the things here easier. Just equip the ice chip and charge up a weapon. Anything hit with the charged ice attack will still be solid and can still crush you, but this time you'll be able to step on it and use it as a platform. So that's a good way to make a lot of the more dangerous parts of this stage easier. So hey, just in case there's not another outtake that shows this, remember what I said about mid-bosses and checkpoints in Leviathan stage? Yeah, no checkpoints here either. In Leviathan stage, it was more of a kick in the pants if you discover it by making a stupid mistake near the end, but here, the stage gets hard, and having no checkpoints in it is just brutal. So hey, how about a preview of our next stage as we show off the burst shot? It came from Fefnir, and it's the final elemental buster shot. We didn't actually get one for fire earlier. Not until now. It's sort of like Grenade Man's weapon in Mega Man 8. You just fire off a shot that when it hits a wall or an enemy, explodes and damages everything in a short radius for a while. Pretty good. Though in this stage that we got forced into, there's not tons of places for it to really shine, but hey, it can still do cool stuff like this. And that's all it really needs, right? Anyway, I think it's finally time for some outtakes. Brace yourselves! Oh. Yes, hello, it's Cheese! We're back with Mega Man 02 Perfect Runs. And we're fighting Fefnir in the factory. LP's just gone there for something. Yes! What a terrible intro! Oh. After all, factories are made to look similar most of the time. Well, that was brainless. This time, though, we're heading down into the machinery. That's not machinery, that's a panelkin. I need to get some glasses. Of course, anything may as well kill me instantly. I'm doing a perfect run, that's just how life is. You see? Look at how convenient that was. And even this early in the stage, things are getting tricky. Yep. And you can see they're all obviously hot and painful to the touch, but I'll demonstrate anyway. And even this early on in the stage, we're asked to do some kind of... Plus, even this early on in the stage, they're this hard to dodge. And while they are enormous pests in the stage, they're not the worst thing that this stage has to offer. Okay, that was actual clumsiness. Honestly, this stage doesn't give too much to talk about, except for how much I'm gonna grow tired of these real fast. It's just... That just doesn't mean... They're... If I wasn't talking, maybe I could think better. This looks... I knew that looked a little suspicious. There was something good back there. Was that an extra life? It sure was. So, yeah, let's throw falling platforms into the mix. That's not nerve-wracking at all. Oh, yikes. Ah! Falling platforms over an enormous vat of bubbling metal. Why not? Waited like a millisecond too long there. I'm gonna switch to the shield boomerang now, because I'm an idiot without a brain. Thanks, I hate it. Whoa. This is bad. Yeah. Ah. And when I say into the mix, I do mean into the mix. And, yeah, there's no... Ah, yeah! Excuse me. I became feral for a moment. Whoa, 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 oh, oh. Oh no, I... Having it before I need it. It's easy to... Nerve-wracking enough yet? Not much to say about these obstacles other than the windows to get through are kinda... Ah! Do... think... Oh my gosh, you reached that? Man... The one on the left will peg you. Stupid ceiling. Look at this. It doesn't shut him down as completely as before. You see? I hate examples. You can guard it with a shield boomerang, thankfully. This is close quarters for the EX attack. I couldn't even see, wow. Even more so than usual since, I was really in a bad place there. Do not let yourself get that cornered, my goodness. He'll launch a second one that hits the floor. Ow! I hate getting caught off guard by just a shot in my face. That's so shameful feeling. Are you just gonna do this all day? No, no, you're not. Okay. I don't know why I thought that would work. Like this one. Oh, I didn't notice he was gonna grab me. Darn, that's just completely on me. Close range. He'll jump backwards and fire at you. He'll jump backwards at you. And I don't like being down here. Oh! Ah! He does that second one that hits the floor. I hate this! He'll do more than try and punch the ground or grab us. He can do stuff like grab us. At just below half health, he'll land on you. Actually. What? I haven't seen him do that yet. Wow! Ridiculous jump across the entire stage. He won't just try and... that sort of... oh! Horizontal shot across the stage, or a long jump. And I want to get by you. I'll get by you like this. Look, you can actually... the Hellfire centers on you, and you can actually just completely outrun it. Maybe I'll just only show that in the outtakes. That was a bad idea. This... I just completely flubbed it. Good take. Oh well. So it goes. Well, we've got the most incoherent rage I've ever had in one of these videos, and that last outtake, in which I momentarily took refuge across some sort of Zen horizon. This... this was an experience. Admittedly, one that the shield boomerang made easier than expected. Had I not learned that that blocks all of Fefnir's shots, this would have been a 10, no questions asked. All this really means is I had to ask myself some questions, but yes, Fefnir still gets a 10 out of 10, absolutely. The shield boomerang is at its most helpful when you're dodging the fire explosion. It's easy to see coming, and this way you don't have to try and slip between the shrapnel. That on top of everything else would be awful. It's not a free pass for anything else though. It only blocks shots from in front, not above, and it limits your movement too. You'll only want it raised when it's going to be helpful, so you still need to pay lots of attention and have good reflexes, even using that. Now that Fefnir is more or less uncontrollable, this whole fight is just a mess. Without a doubt, Fefnir is the most difficult boss in 02. To think our idiot has grown up this much is kind of amazing. And it's kind of painful. And that's not even getting into the stage, my goodness. For a stage that demands nothing in the way of reflexes or reactions or quick thinking or complicated maneuvers, this is insanely tough. It's all very straightforward obstacles. You can wait and see and prepare. It's just a test of timing with those buckets. But the bar that they set for you is raised through the roof. Even after having to play that segment over so many times, I was never completely consistent in getting through the lower part of the stage. The timing is just that tight. As I said at the start of this, I did have to think about the rating I'd give. After all, there's nothing in the stage that can take you by surprise, and you can block most of Fefnir's shots. But at the end of the day, I had nearly 140 outtakes. If Fefnir doesn't get a 10 out of 10, who's gonna? Oh, well, it's fun, but I'm glad it's over. Oh man. So with this set of missions complete, we're left with the equivalent of fortress stages for this game. Regarding these, there's only one thing I can promise you, and that's I'm going to take a break. These runs have been an extremely fun distraction, but I need to do them at my own pace. Once I'm ready to get back to this, I will attempt, keyword attempt, to do the remaining stages of this game before moving on to 03. This is the last game I'll do this for, however. After struggling and failing at the refight stage in the first game so much, I've come to the conclusion that refight stages are really hard. 02's final stage is by far the easiest one in the series, and by extension the only one I expect I might be able to complete. We'll have to see. If it turns out to be unreasonable, that's that. I'll move on to 03. For now, I'm taking a break. It's been fun, and I hope when I see you next time it's with more of 02. But whatever happens, this has been Cheese. Thank you very much for watching.